to reach out to you today and see if you've ever thought about buying a new construction home. This is something that's been really popular with people, especially as we've gone through COVID and inventory has been low. Most of the builders have had pretty good inventory and they've struggled to keep up some, but I'm wondering if you ever thought about that. If you haven't, I would suggest even thinking about that in the future. If you're looking at another house or thinking about a place to go, think about the new construction. I'm going to give you 7 reasons right now why that may be a great idea for you. So, first and foremost is the quality and the modern design. I think my house is probably a good example. A house was built in 1963. Love it. Great neighborhood, all that things, but certainly some things that are missing in the house. We had gas, hot water heat, the boiler system in our house. Bathrooms are a little small. We have a formal dining room, which I'm actually sitting in right now. It's obviously not a formal dining room. It's an office. So when you're looking at new construction, the quality and modern design, the features that they have are just obviously things that progress dramatically, and technology has grown so much lately that new construction homes are going to have the best and the greatest and the new things out there that you really want and most people want in their new home and in their homes today. So that's, I think, probably the number one thing is you're going to get things that are updated and ready to go and things that you really want today. Also, it's kind of cool to be able to customize your options. So wall coloring, paint colors, those kinds of things, your flooring, different things in the house, the color of your cabinets, those kinds of things. So there's so much stuff that you can do, even landscape packages, patios or decks or those kinds of things. So you have the option with new construction to really make it your own. Another thing that we have in here is energy efficient items. So everybody's trying to do the best we can with the world that we live in and make this environment a little bit better. So the more energy efficient your house is going to be, not only is going to be good for the planet, for the earth, but it's also going to save you some money. So I'd rather spend my money elsewhere by having high efficiency appliances and things like that. So that's another huge benefit of a new construction, a new build home. Also think about this too, lower maintenance. So when you build a new home, they have builder warranties, and typically, depending on the component of the home, you're going to have warranties anywhere from 2 years to 5 years and 10 years. That's typical for those. So you have a lot of things that if something does go wrong in those time frames, depending on what it is, those are things that are covered under warranty. But then also, since it's brand new, there should be a lot less maintenance that you have to do. So that means more free time for you, and it also means some cost savings for you. So both the energy efficiency and the low maintenance cost are really things that are going to save you some money and save you some time so you can do whatever you'd like to do instead of worried about taking care of your house. Safety and security is another issue that we look at too. We was just out actually at a model home yesterday up in Fishers, and they have the security cameras inside, outside. There are different locks and features, the Ring doorbells, those kinds of things. So there are a lot of different things that you can use for the safety and security, give you some peace of mind in your new home. Also, the community. Actually, we were out in the community. They have a nice pool out there. There were a few families in there that were actually swimming at about 10:30 yesterday morning. So it's kind of nice to have that around there. The parks, sometimes you have walking trails, recreational areas, gyms, those kinds of things. So there's a lot of things in the community itself that may be appealing to you, on top of the fact that you get a chance to meet some new friends, make some new relationships and some new memories in a new subdivision in your new home. And then finally, and this is probably the second thing on here, especially right now, that builders offer incentives. Now, builder incentives change all the time. They have different offers and it varies greatly, but right now there's different things like rate buy down so that you can get a lower rate, lower interest rate on your new home purchase. I just saw another company, another builder that is offering up to $20,000 in upgrades on the house on a new construction home. So those are kinds of things that the builders, they change all the time, but they almost always have some kind of incentive that's going to benefit you, that's going to put some more money in your pocket or save you some money. So again, if you've ever thought about that, let's talk a little bit more about it. I'd love to reach out or have you reach out, talk. Let's see what we can do. We've sold several homes. We just closed one about a month and a half ago over in Greenfield. So very well versed in this, and would love to talk to you and see if this is even an option for you. If it's not, if there's anything else I can do for you, by all means reach out. We'd be glad to talk to you and see what we can do for you, and we'll see you on the next one.